Why is there so many Chinese hating in the alliance with the comments? Because the previous LAN, basically, okay, sorry, that's fucking brain dead. When a team apes you, you call them monkeys, right? It's a common term that literally every single pro team has used ever in all of Apex, is literally just calling a team monkeys when they ape or int you. And at LAN, last LAN, I think it even was VKG, the previous winners, they inted us, and like, we both died for it. And then Effect called them monkeys afterwards because they fucking aped us and killed us. And just because like that team was a Chinese team and it's a racial term for Chinese people, Effect got an insane amount of hate for that. Nobody, like, it's a common Apex term that literally every single pro player has used one time. Effect just got unlucky and called like the wrong, he just called the wrong team monkeys where it can actually be applicable racist, which was obviously not the case. It's just a common Apex term. But all the Chinese fans now think and just hate because of that word, which is fucking brain dead. But yeah, it's probably just a translation error. Something got lost in translation, and now there's just a bunch of haters for no reason. But yeah, it's stupid as fuck that Effect is getting hate for literally calling a team monkeys when it's just an Apex term and everybody's used it. He just hit the wrong team with the term, literally. Yeah, I mean, like calling someone a monkey in Apex just means that they aped you. You know what I mean? They played very, very aggressive and inted their own game. That's the exact definition of it, you know? Like, I say that all the time. Like, I'm like, these brain dead fucking idiots, you know? Like, it's basically the same. They just fucking chased us so hard and died for it. Like, it's a very common term. It's just, yeah. The Chinese fans took it personally. I can 1000 promise you, because I was there when Effect said it, he had no fucking clue who killed us. Genuinely no clue. It was not targeted to any team specifically whatsoever. It was literally just, we got aped, so we called them monkeys. Literally. It had nothing to do with the specific team or anything. It's literally just a normal Apex term. It is what it is. It's better to just ignore and move on.
Freak out and be extraordinarily upset. And as an IGL, like, I have to take that brunt. And sometimes as an IG, there's times where Noct has wanted to do something and I said no, and it paid off, and we ended up winning the game, and it paid off. But there has been times where Noct has suggested something, I say no, and we die, and it was actually the better call. It just happens. Sometimes I'm gonna make a bad call. I'm not gonna always get it right. I just feel like he takes too much risk for what I'm comfortable doing, especially at points where I don't think it's necessary. And I also just think me and Noct view the game way too differently. It's way too opposite. He is not happy. Noct is not happy with the way I like to call and play the game, and I'm not happy with the way he likes to call and play the game. And that's okay. So I really think, please don't shit talk anybody, guys. Seriously. What else? I have so much more left in the tank. When I got home, the first thing I did was look at this fucking trophy. You know what this is? Some of you may not have even been around for this, but this is the trophy that I got for winning playoffs, ALGS playoffs. And knowing that there has been a point in time in my career when I have won a trophy in a major tournament, I want nothing more than to be able to do it again, or literally get extremely close to doing it again. Top 3 at LAN finals. The problem why I sucked before is because I was not qualifying for LANs. And when I did qualify, it had been so long that I've gone to LAN that I did not play that well. But since I have started qualifying for every single LAN and making finals every single of the last 4 LANs, I have literally gotten better every single fucking time. My performance, my damage output, the kills that I'm getting, my calls are getting way more confident and consistent and better at LAN every time I fucking go. And I know that I have not reached my full potential in a skill ceiling. I know that. And because I know that if I have the right set of teammates that are going to trust me, and not only trust me, but actually fucking play with me and follow up on me and not do individual plays, I know I have what it takes to easily top 3 of fucking LAN finals, if not even potentially win. The last 2 LANs prior to this, I got my team to match point. I called to match point. We made it. We just failed to continue to execute when we needed to because of individual mistakes across the board. I am extremely motivated to keep playing the game. This isn't a scenario where I just got fucking dropped and I'm gonna go play fucking World of Warcraft for fucking 3 months. Like, after being at LAN, after feeling the level of confidence that I felt this LAN, I know that I can literally do so much better and so much more with just being quite frank, a better team. And not saying it's a better team because my past teammates weren't good, but a team that is better for me. That's what I mean. I just mean a team that is better for me. That is the situation. So I'm not quitting, and I don't want to quit. I have more left in my tank to bring home a very, very respectable and great performance. Yeah, no, I agree. The problem with the Furia roster and why it crumbled is because no one trusted me and my calls, and we didn't trust each other. And on top of that, I was making and calling the right things this LAN. I was setting us up for success. JMO even said I set us up for success this LAN. Especially on match point, like, or on fucking finals day. There was several games that I put us in literally God spot. But when it came down to taking the fight that we needed that would just win the game, we would just never fight together. If you watch our VODs, the worst part about this Furia roster is we would never fucking fight as a team. I would always call and swing the way that I'm calling to, or fighting the way that I'm doing, that it's like the off angle because I'm just fucking on an anchor roll as an IGL, which doesn't make any sense, by the way, in my opinion. And then Noct also has his own playstyle where he also just does kind of whatever the fuck he wants, and he's always like swinging his own way because he's playing the aggro character. And then Keon's just kind of somewhere in between. Yeah, that stasis fight was that stasis fight fucking haunts me, bro. In that moment, and I'm not blaming, please don't think I'm blaming. In that moment, when we got entry and Noct was like, I'm swinging this, I thought Noct, when he said like, I'm swinging this team, I thought he was committing. So when I peeked through the cat wall, fucking hit Verholst for 140 or something, and because of his comm saying like, I'm swinging this team, I thought he was committing. So I ran into that bitch. I went in there and fucking fought. I like 140'd the Newcastle, and then I sprayed over to the fucking cat, and I 120'd her with a car. But then I int and die because they swung it and then just ran back inside immediately. When I thought, based on the comms and the urgency in his voice and how he was speaking, that he was committing. And it's that disconnect between me, Noct, and Keon that is the reason we fucking suck so bad. Our team communication was fucking awful. It was awful. It was so bad. Individually, all of us are good. But for some reason, when it comes to team play, team chemistry, and playing together and off of each other, it's like we were just fucking all solo queuing ranked. There was so many games this LAN, even in grand finals, where I was able to put us in a great position. But when it came back to converting and taking that one fight that would just snowball the fuck out of us and win us points, we just faltered. And I'm not saying I played perfect. I threw the fuck out of, what's it called? I threw the very first game so bad. But something I want to note about that, I threw the shit out of game 1 in Lotus because I should not have gotten kidnapped. But the problem that I have is the dynamic of the roster that is what was the problem. There was a team, I don't know what team it is, if you watched us, there was a team playing inside that building. So where we climbed up and played the roof, there was a team playing inside that room. It was a crypto. The crypto slid into the corner. The crypto slid into the corner, hopped in drone. I fucking knocked him with a 30-30 repeater and even managed to fucking finish the knock. And I suggested my team, that was Godspot. And I said, guys, we need to, like, we should just queue into them and kill the duo and take the spot. And Noct was saying, no, we should not do that. That's troll as fuck. We should not do that. And if we would have just listened to me and executed just killing that duo, we would have taken that building. We were playing fucking Newcastle Watson. Yes, I understand there's alters and cryptos, but you can't lie to me and say that the spot that we ended up going to was better than killing the duo, getting 2 more KP, and playing that room. Yes, the room can get fought, but we're playing Watson and crypto. You have, or fucking Watson and Newcastle. You have two defensive characters that can hold down a spot and stop griefing so bad. But that's what's frustrating, is because as the IGL, I wanted to kill them. I was like, guys, I think we should do this. But I'm being told by my teammates, no, that it's fucking an int and it's stupid and troll to go and do what I want to do, that I think is the game-winning play. And it would have put us in God's spot with 2 more points, and we would have done a lot better that game. It's just that was the problem with the team. It happened so much because, and this isn't me, again, trying to just point fingers or whatever. I'm just telling you guys what's going on in my head. I have a problem where I need, at least when I have an idea of something that I feel like is a good idea, but it has risk potential, I like to ask my teammates, guys, I think we should do this. Should we do it or not? I really think this is going to work. And what I'm hoping my teammates to say is like, yeah, I'm down. Let's fucking do it. But the problem is when Knocked or someone is saying, no, that is fucking troll, we should not do that. And if we were to do it, I end up losing confidence on my call. Because if we do it and die, I'm never going to hear the end of it from my teammates. And I'm going to hear that I just fucking inted. Like that. And I haven't watched it all back fully. I have just seen a lot of people say that I was kind of like the only one suggesting and calling anything on finals. Whether that's true or not, I don't remember fully because I haven't really watched it back. But I do remember just like Noct and Keon just being checked out in finals. And I think that just had to do with like leading up to it. I think they were just kind of over teaming with me, which is like fine. But I just like, I didn't give up, you know? I don't feel like I got a lot of help that LAN. But again, I'm not sitting here and saying that this is how they're always going to perform. This is how they're going to play, whatever. I think solely the reason why they both played and acted the way they did is probably a complete just showcase that I think they just knew the time with the roster was over. And I don't think they just were able to recover from it. But I don't think it was bad intentions. No, I don't think it was that. I think they should just checked out. Should watch Nasky's VOD review. We can. I don't know. What I do want to do though is I do want to like apologize to you guys, man. Knowing that I let you guys down and we just did bad. It hurts a lot. I tried my heart out. Like I'll be real, man. If you were to go to any LAN where I just would try the hardest, this LAN I tried my heart out. And to know that I'm in a situation again where I might be back in the fucking free agency fucking gauntlet, I feel like I let my community down and myself. But something I can tell you guys is while... Sorry, my brain is going a mile a minute. Are you all able to go to the chance you split or how does it work? No, it depends. We talked about again if we don't find options, if we don't find teams like team options, the Fury roster will stay together for.
I've got no more shield.
Gonna take TP.
Yeah.
Dead.
55.
Woo! 8-8. I'm just fucking. And that's what I'm doing.
Keep fucking.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I got the last guy too.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That should be right side.
8-8. Come on!
Oh my
Come
god.
on!
What the hell?
Come
I have an
on!
announcement. It's last squad
He's
alive.
on his pride.
My ultimate is ready. Shields recharged. Reloading. I downed an enemy. Not so fast. Time to find you. Reloading. Last member's down. One side.
Little Ben for Ben.
I can't move. Oh my god.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Good one.
One more scan.
Bro, this game is so annoying. Bro.
What?
Wait, what?
What am I dying to?
This is really bad because I got no fucking ammo, guys.
Low Watson. Kato Watson. Face low. Face jätta.
Wow. Whoa.
Grenade incoming. Another enemy falls.
Oh.
This ain't no place
Wham.
unless you try a bit harder.
Wham.
What's this?
They're resing, they're resing. Behind you, I think. There's gonna be bench. I think you can play, better you play for the rest. You're the gold.
You fucking crazy, bro.
I think it's solo, It's solo. You can play for the rest, You're the gold, bro, you're the gold, bro.
Bro, you're disgusting.
You're the gold, bro, you're the gold. I'm telling you, bro, you're the gold.